Hi everybody, this is Tina with Rehatch Designs. Hope everybody's doing well. Today is Fun Friday. We are going to be doing something fun, and I'm going to be using some things that I bought but haven't used. That's a lot of what my Fun Fridays are going to be. I have all these things that I bought, and they sounded good, and I just haven't had a chance to use them all. I mean, some of it I've used, some of it I haven't. But also it's kind of things that I like to do that I don't always take time to do. So this is what we're going to do today. First off, what I want to do is make some tags, okay? And I have some mixed media paper here that I've cut out in the shape of tags. They're pretty good size. I think these are like 3.5 by, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 inches. Let's see what this says. I can't really read that all that well. Yeah, like 5.5 inches. So they're decent sized tags, and they're going to be bright because I am going to be using them in my gypsy journals. You're going to see me on and off making a lot of ephemera for that. So I'm also doing some other journals that are shabby, and then some that are kind of grungy, all at the same time. So you'll see me pop in and out and make different things. But anyway, I have 8 tags here. I don't know if I'll have a chance to do them all, but I'm going to be using different oxide sprays that I have, distress sprays and stains on here. And I'm also going to be using, I have Stamperia Glamour paste. Yeah, I think it's called Glamour. Several different colors. And then I have some paper glaze, some different, these are all different texture paste. And I bought these, and I really haven't had a chance to use them. And the one thing about not using some of that stuff is it'll go bad. I just threw away multiple Vicky Bouton ones, and they're not cheap. And partly too is I did not put press and seal on it. There wasn't that much left in them. But, you know, it's just sad when you have to throw that stuff away. So anyway, I have these, and I'm going to go ahead and be doing that, doing some stenciling, and just kind of playing around with them. If you want to join and watch, it's nothing absolutely new, but I thought you might want to see what we're doing here. Let's make sure you can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to spray this with a little water first. And this is just mixed media paper. You could use any paper. Mixed media paper, I think, works a little better. And I really don't have any set idea. I'm going to just put different kind of bright colors that I want to use on there. And I will let those sit a little bit. I think I'm going to do, I love that color. That is peacock feathers. So I love peacock feathers. It's a nice turquoise color. Maybe I'll put a little bit more water in there. I'm going to have to put more water in my little water gun thing. Okay, and I will put that aside because I really want each color to dry before I go on to the next. So I have a little spot over here, and that is where I'm going to put them all. Yeah, that's one thing when you have to do these. I like to let each color dry, and that's usually how I do it. So let's see, I'm gonna do let's do Faded Jeans is really dark, and I have stains too, but I'm using the sprays first. How about Festive Berries? It's kind of like an orangey color. Let me spray some water on that. Let that soak in a little bit. And yes, I know I got some other colors mixed in there, but there's going to be multiple colors on there eventually anyway. And see, that's kind of an interesting color, huh? And I don't want to do too much, but I do want it to kind of spread out a little. So I'm going to let that sit. And I don't care if it drips or any of that stuff. In fact, sometimes I'll just turn it over and let it do its thing. So I'm going to let that dry. And then, let's see. Oh, let's try some I love wild honey. I don't know why, but for some reason I used wild honey a lot. I think it was in the fall. I must have, when I was making leaves and things. So I'm going to do that one. And let's do the wild honey. Let's see how that turns out. Oh yeah, I like that. It's a really pretty yellow color. So, and then I'll put a little water on that to kind of spread it out a little. Yeah, I really love that. So I'm going to let that dry. I have a total of 8. Now this had something already on it, and you know, I think what I'll do on that is, it's not going to matter because in the end we'll have all these wonderful colors. Why don't we try, oh my goodness, let's see. And I have quite a few colors, but I honestly don't have that many, but I love using them. I'm looking for, okay, how about wilted violet? Let's shake that up. I haven't used these in a while. I love using my Distress Oxide sprays. I love them. I also use the pads too, and I might do that on the next round. We'll see. I use them a little differently. I don't spray them. It's a very intense color. Isn't it pretty though? And I'm actually thinking about maybe even using some of my mica spray with this too. So, yeah, I like that. Isn't that pretty? Such a pretty color. So that's 4. What happened to my other? Here we go. Here's another one. Let's see. Why don't we do why don't we do Broken China? That's a blue color. It's a little different than well, you know what, actually, why don't we use Faded Jeans, because that's very different. Alright, let's see. Yeah, that's a really dark, it looks like jeans. So I'm going to do that, and I think I'll just spray a little bit on there. And there's no really rhyme or reason to this. I don't have a formula. I don't know what the end result's going to be. I'm just having fun. Let's see here. Let us see. Do something pink. How about picked raspberry? That would be fun. Let that sit in there. All right, let's try some picked raspberry. Oh yeah, that's intense pink, isn't it? That's a really fun color, isn't it? I think I'm actually going to leave that. I'm not going to add anything else to it because it looked like I put a lot of water on that. All right, so that is that. We got 2 more to go. And let's see what we can do here. Why don't we do some peeled pink? I love this color. It's a green color, but it is really it's a fun color. All right, let's do that. So we're going to do some peeled paint. There we go. Yeah, I love that. Oh, I love how that went on too. So I'm not going to add anything to that. Make it go a little bit that way. There we go. Just let that sit. And let's see, what else do we have? We have 1 left. And I don't know what color we can do on that. Let's go. Do I want to go kind of a light? I don't know. Let me see. Let's see what we have. Let's do, I think Crackling Campfire might be too close to what we were doing. I don't want to do that. Let's see here. I don't know. We did not do, I don't want to do that. Let's do another, let's do let's do, why don't we do Broken China? Because I was going to do that before. I love different blues. I have a lot of blues. So we'll do that. Oh, did I not? I didn't put any water on that, but that's okay. You don't have to put water on it. It'll have a different look if you don't. But I want it to really, you know, spread out and look cool. And it kind of does that. I want that to be my first coat. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to dry all of those off. And I'll be right back. And I'll show you what our next layer is. Okay, so anyway, I'll be right back. Okay, so now that I have dried all these off, I think what we'll do now is we'll just go ahead and start playing with them a little bit and adding another layer on it. You could really just leave these the way they are. They look pretty cool and just go straight to the next step, but you know, we're not going to do that. So, I don't know for sure. Let me think. What am I going to do with this one? I think I want to do... do I want to add a spray? I might do a stain. They're a little bit different. This is Salty Ocean. It's kind of close to that color. And... or I could do something completely different. Yeah, I think I'm going to try that and see what happens. So this is called Salty Ocean, and it's a stain and non-oxide. It is water reactive, but it's going to have a different look. And I'm just kind of putting it in the spots that were kind of white. And that's going to leave the whole thing a blue color. And I don't know, I'm going to put a tiny bit of water on there just to kind of make it move around a little bit. So I'm going to kind of go for a look where it's going to mainly just look like blue, but it's going to be kind of, you know, a little bit more muddled together. So I'm going to kind of put that aside and let it dry. And some of these I'm going to, you know, just kind of keep it in the same color tone, and others I'm going to change up. Like this orange one, I'm going to add a little bit of, where did it go? This peacock feathers. Let's see how that looks. And this is not a stain. This is an oxide. I don't think I have a stain like that that would work. Yeah. So this is going to be another oxide spray. And I'm going to put that right up here. And I'm only, you know, not putting a ton on. I'm just putting some. Because I want another color. And they'll mix together a little bit. So I'm not sure if I'm going to add water on that or not. Let me see. Alright. So I think I'm going to do that. And I'm going to let it sit there. It is turning a little grayer than I want right there. So that means it's getting a little muddy, and I don't want it to be muddy. So I'm going to pick up some of that. I want it to really show the turquoise. So I probably will have to add another color to that. That's the problem when you add colors. You have to be careful. So let's do that. There we go. Now you can't see much of the orange anymore, but that's okay. We're going to let that kind of sit, and maybe I will add more stain to that in a little bit. I have a stain that close to what I had before, but I want that to dry first, okay? All right, so now let's see. I'm going to put that up. My fingers. Okay, here's a stain, and I absolutely love this purple, but I'm going to add pink to that. I'm going to add this pickled raspberry stain, and I'm just going to add a little bit up here. And I'm not adding that much in the middle because I know when I get done with this, you're not going to really see that. And I'm going to go ahead and do that because I think it turned out a little bit too blotchy for me. So I want it to kind of spread around a little bit. I don't want just, you know, round balls showing up on there. All right, that might be a little bit too much, so I'm going to kind of blot some of it off. All right, yeah. So you can't see a lot of the purple now, but that's okay. That's all right. You can see enough of it. Okay. So now I'm going to take my pink one and I'm going to add purple. And this is a stain. There we go. I like that. I'm going to add a little water to it just so it spreads a little. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So now I'm going to blot up a little bit of this because I don't want it to be all purple. And I'm going to let that sit. All right, we've got our yellow one here. And on that, I want to put, I think I want to put, oops, stop it here. I'm going to put this ripe persimmon on there. I think that would work good. I don't think I have another stain that will work good. I have mustard seed, but I don't know. I think I'm going to do the ripe persimmon. We'll try that. Yeah, that is good. And then I'm going to kind of, because it does a lot, and then I'm not going to do a lot to it. I'm just going to kind of leave it. Yeah, that's turning out the way I wanted it to. Okay. Probably need to get another little mop up thing. There we go. Let that sit. And then I have this beautiful turquoise one. So, boy, let's see. I love the colors in that right now, so I don't really want to mess that up too much. I don't know if I want to put a stain on there, or do I want to just leave it alone? Let's see here. I don't really have that many stains, so let's see here. Oh boy. don't know. Why don't I try? Let's try. I had a white one, I thought. I have antique linen. Let's see what I have. I do have a silver. Let me try this brushed pewter, and it's a stain. Let me just see how that looks. I don't want to put much of it on. I just want to put a little, oh, yeah, that, I remember this now. It goes on kind of weird. So I'm going to have to mess with that. All right, I'm going to put some water on that, see if I can get it to spread a little bit. It's very different than the other ones. It just, not to say it won't turn out good, but I just kind of want to get it to move around a little bit so it's not so blobby. And then I'll pull some of it off. Okay, I like that. That's good. Yeah, I think that did the trick. Okay. All right. All right, put that aside. And then we have this blue one. And let's see, I think on that I want to put some sort of purple. I don't know if I want to put a stain. I think I want to put a spray. So I think I'm going to put a little bit of water on this first. And then I'm going to spray this. There we go. All right. I'm going to leave the blue. I'm not even going to put any more water on there. I think I'm just going to let it do its thing. And I'm going to blot up a tiny bit. I'm going to let that dry. Okay. So now I'm going to let those dry, and then we'll go to the other part. Okay, so I'll be right back. Okay, so we're done with all of these, and here's our blue one, and even though it was kind of tone on tone, I think it turned out really cool. Here is the pink one, or no, maybe that was the purple. I don't know. We added purple and pink to two of them, so they're actually pretty similar, but that's okay. None of these, they're all going to go in different journals, and that's the orange one. Here's a blue one. Here's the turquoise one, and even that's tone on tone, but it still has a lot of color. And this one I really love. This is the one that with the turquoise and the orange, and it turned kind of brown, and I just really love that. So anyway, now we're going to go on to the next step, and we're just going to go ahead and stencil on these. Oh wait, here's our green one, and I didn't do anything else. I'm going to just leave it that way. We'll just leave it that way. I forgot to add another color to that. I don't know. I think I'm going to leave it like that. I'll just leave it, and then we'll see. Oh, actually, I remember what I was going to do. I was going to spray. I have this Harvest Moon mica spray. I was going to spray that on it. That's why I left it out. Now I remember. So I wanted to just see. That's all I'm going to do to it, because I kind of like this effect that's up here, and I just wanted to see, because this is a mica spray. And I'm going to just let that dry off the side by itself and see what it does. Okay? That is why I left it out. I remember that. So, that's all I did is I added, this is a mica spray. So, and I bought those and I really like them, and I need to find ways to use them because I haven't been. So, anyway, let me clean that off. I don't want it to get on my other tag. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to Well, we can start with this one. Let's see. What color do I want to put on there? I think on this one, I've got this really cool, it's called Paper Glaze. And it's kind of a bronze color. And because this has kind of a brownish to it, I think I'm going to try this. See that? I wonder if that would look good. I think it would look good. I'm going to try it just to see. Like I said, a big reason I do this is just so that I can use the things I haven't used. And I have a lot of different stencils. So maybe I'll use that one. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. I'll go like that and just see. So, and I have no idea how this is going to look. And I don't know if I'm going to go all the way across or I'm going to do just, do I want it perfect? What am I doing here? Right? I usually don't like it to look perfect, so these probably need to be mixed up a little, I think. They're really thick, and I definitely need to put press and seal, because without that, this is almost a black. It's really dark, and it's shimmery, but it's just very, very dark. So I don't know how it's going to turn out. We'll see. We shall see. Like I said, I don't really care if it goes on perfectly. It's going to have, these tags are going to have like a focal point and other stuff put on it. So the stencil is not the last thing that we're going to do, but let me get that on. And I do have a thing of water right next to me because you do not want to leave your stencils with this paste sitting there, because they will not, it's not going to, well, you can get it off, but you have to scrub your stencil, and usually that ruins it. Okay. So, oh yeah, that was the right choice. That looks really cool with that, because I already had that kind of bronzy color, so I really wanted that to, you know, here, I'm going to soak that in there. Probably should get my wipes out. I have a feeling I'm going to need them. All right. Yeah, I think that turned out. Oh, that's perfect. Absolutely love that. Love, love, love that. All right, I'll put my press and seal on all these when I'm done. So I don't want to bore you with that, but press and seal works better, or you know, than just regular cellophane. But you know, if you don't have it, just do something on there, because otherwise those things, it's sad. I mean, those Vicki Boutin ones were not inexpensive, and you know, they're no good. So, oh, I didn't put that on there with it. I need to do that probably too. And so I had not used these, and I know I bought them super, super cheap at a scrap meet or something, because you know, and you always take a chance when you buy stuff that's old like that, whether it's going to be any good. But I know it was like $1 or something, but I hadn't used them. Now the Stamperia ones, nope, that was a bought with a gift card that I had. I got a gift. My kids are really kind of getting to the point where they know to get me a gift card for crafts. Oh, I just really love how that looks. That is a really cool look. All right, we're going to put that aside to dry. And then, let's see. I'm trying to wipe off my hands too so I don't get it all off over. Let's do this one. And I'm going to put this is the Stamperia Glamour Paste, and it's turquoise, so I'm going to put that on there. I think that'll look cool. And one of the reasons I got this is they advertise that it does not dry up, but we shall see, right? And I don't know what stencil. Let's see what I'm going to do. I have a stack of stencils right next to me. Yeah, that could look good. That could look good. Why not? We'll try it. Okay, so I'll just try it with this, I guess. Now this is a lot looser, so I have to hold it on. Again, it doesn't bother me if it doesn't turn out exactly perfect, because I don't really care. Now this is going to cover a lot of the tag, but I'm telling you guys, this stuff is fun to do, and it really brings things up a notch, you know. It's just a fun thing to do. You get to play with all this stuff. I guess it's kind of like finger painting when you're young, you know. You get to play with all these fun things. And I'm going to just keep going down with this. Looks like I'm getting it on there pretty good. And let's see here. I don't have that much more to go. Okay. Got a few spots I missed. Go back over those. Yeah, I think we're good. All right. Missed that spot right there. As I said, I'm not really trying to go for perfection, but, you know. Oh, yeah, that looks super cool. Yeah, I like that. All right, so let me move this. You see that, guys? Isn't that cool? Really, really cool. And there's really just a little bit of turquoise showing on the purple in the background. So it's really fun. This has turned out, these are turned out, it doesn't even look like you have to do anything else to them. They're so cool. Yeah, this is definitely going to require lots of wipes. Okay. Let's try the turquoise, but we'll do, should we do that? Yeah. Should we do pink? I've got silver in there. I could do silver on that. I've got this silver. I think I'll do silver on that one. Let's do silver. And, oh boy. Now see, I have my press and seal on that. So, let me get another little thing out. And I don't know which one I'm going to use. Let's see here. Let's see. I'm looking at my stencils. And I think maybe this one. This would be cool. Because this is like all one color, I'm going to use something like this. This is, yeah, all right, let me hold it kind of straight so I can get it on there. And let's just start over here. And a lot of these tools I just bought at the dollar store, so I have lots of them. So when I'm doing a session like this, I don't have to clean it off and do another one, but they don't always have them there, so when you see them, you kind of have to stock up. But anyway, and I like these plastic ones. I have some metal ones too, and I'll use those if I need to, but so I'm just taking it down and trying to hit all the spots. If it doesn't turn out perfect, that's okay. We can live with that. And then one reason that my gypsy journals, or my boho gypsy journals, take so long is I do a lot of stuff like this in the journal. There's a lot of pages where I do stenciling and stamping and all kinds of stuff, sewing, and So that's very, very, you know, it takes a lot of time. So, but that's okay because I love doing it. It's just, that's why I don't really take custom orders, because I just cannot promise anything at a certain time. Okay, I think that's good. Get the bottom part right there. And I'm going to go ahead and lift that up. Oh yeah, that turned out really cute. I like that. Yeah, love that. Oh, okay. Let me lift that up. I don't want to smush anything. So that's really cool. Okay, let's see. Let's put that in some water. And I always put my stencils in water over here. I've got a little tub just full of water. So, because I learned my lesson really quick with that. Okay, so let's put that down. I think maybe gold. Why don't we try gold, okay? And I have this gold. And then I have this other gold. So let's see which one might look better. Alright, I did get it open, but I bent the top up a lot, so. Alright. Yeah, I like that they have this little lid the way it is. I think that probably has a lot to do with it not, you know, going bad on you, so. Alright, so let's figure out what stencil we want to use for that. I don't know. Maybe this one. Right? How about that? Do I want to go here? Yeah, like right there. Why don't we do that? We'll do that. Yeah, this is a lighter color. I'm going to move this over a tiny bit. Kind of center the pattern. Let's see here. I go all the way to the top and then kind of center it. Let's see if I can get it somewhat like that. And then I'm just going to kind of start going over here. And I bought these stencils on Amazon, and if I can find the link, I will link that. Some of the paste that I have, like I said, I don't know if you can purchase those through Amazon. If I can find them, I'll put them in there. Now, I did get the glaze. You can get that through Amazon. And this stuff really is, it seems to be working really well. We'll see how it looks when it dries. It looks very metallic looking, so looks like it'll look really good. And it's a big jar, so I think this would last a long time, especially if it doesn't dry up like the other ones, because it's very frustrating when you spend that money and then you don't even get to use it but once or something. So, and I like this color. It's like a champagne gold. It's really good. It's like a interesting color. All right. So now that I've done that, got all the spots, we're going to lift straight up. And oh yeah, that is gorgeous. Look at that, guys. Isn't that beautiful? So I'm going to put that in my stack over here of things drying. And put that over there. So we definitely love that color, right? Isn't that pretty? We have to use it again on something else, right? Okay, so let's see what we've got here. Got the blue. And do I want to go? I think I want to go white on that. I have a white here, and this is it's called Paper Glaze. What does it say? I can't tell what that says. You guys, is it Picket Joyce? I can't read it. It says yellow primrose, but that can't be yellow. It looks more like a white shimmer. Yeah, looks like a pearl white, which is really pretty. Let's see. let's see what we're going to do on the pearl white. I think I'm going to try this. I think, let's see, will that go over the whole thing? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I'm going to kind of split the difference on there. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Okay, so let's try that. And this one doesn't seem too thick, so you know what? Let me try and go. I'm going to go like from here to here so that I get the same pattern. Yeah, I think that'll work. And I can't go above that, so I want to make sure I don't get it on the top of the thing. Yeah, I think that's going to look good, I think. Hey, and if it doesn't, you know what? You can scrape it off, or you can just, honestly, I've never had one that just, I couldn't use, you know. Cover most of it up, or always figure out something to do. And just think how much fun you'll have doing this. That's the whole point. So, I did want to say that I never showed you guys what the winners won on the last two giveaways, and I have not sent the giveaways out, and I'm not going to, because they each won a small journal, and today's winner won a small journal, and I am going through my craft room and I'm filling up a box full of stuff for them along with that. So, and it'll be a surprise. And I'm not going to even show them the journal. So, I'll show you guys later. But I want it to be a surprise. I thought about that after the first one. And I thought, well, you know what? I'm going to let it be a surprise. But it is a journal. And a box full of stuff. So I will tell you who that is at the end of the video. And the way that you win is simply by watching a video and making a comment. And I will tell you, I randomly pick the video, and then I look through the comments and I number them in the order that they come in, and then I randomly use my number picker and it picks a number. And whoever that number is, that's who wins. Oh my goodness, that turned out gorgeous. I love it. And it's got a pearly look to it. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I love that one. It turned out really good. Okay, so you're going to go aside. So we have gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 3 left to do. Let's see if we have enough time. Yeah, I think we do. We'll see. We'll have to hurry it up. I can't take too long on these decisions. That's part of what the problem is. All right. So now all I have to do is find the stencil, right? Oh gosh, guys, it's getting harder and harder. Oh, here's a good one. Here's a good one. Here's a good one. Oh, but that's not going to work. Maybe I do it just on the top and the bottom. Oh, yeah, that'd look cool, wouldn't it? Y'all tell me. And then how would that look on there, right? I am going to do this. Ooh, yeah. This is going to be fun. But I have to be more strategic with this because I'm not going to put the other one on there. So I can't go past this. Let's just do that. I think I should have used my other spatula for that. Let me try this little thinner one here. Because I'm having to be... No, not that one. Oh, I thought there was another one in there. Oh, I guess that one. It's a little smaller so I can get kind of right where I need to be. Right? Okay. This, I hope it turns out good. We'll see, right? We shall see. All right. So that is that one. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, that turned out cool. Okay, now I gotta wipe that up because now I gotta do the other side. And I gotta do that up here. And let's see, should I do it 2 or just do 1? Yeah, I'm gonna do it like that. I'm gonna do it like that. I think that would look good. And I'm gonna go like that. Yeah, I think that'll look good. Right? So anyway, this is fun, and it really doesn't take that long. You saw how fast it was, and I don't think I'm going to even have to speed up very much on this video, so you get to see it in real time. And after that, you put your focal point in. I will show you guys some stuff. Well, you'll see it when the journals are done. I don't know how many of these I will decorate with you guys because it takes me forever. I might, sometimes what I do is I pick out all my stuff and then I decorate with you, and that works better. But when I try and decorate with you, it's really hard because you guys don't want to hang out with me when it's taking me a half hour just to decide what to put on one tag, you know. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay, and then let's clean all that up. Now the back of these tags I will back because they get all messy when you do this. So, I don't know. Should I put anything in the middle? Because it's going to be covered up. If I was, I should have already done it because it'll smush everything else. You know? There's really no way to do that. I'm not going to put anything in the middle because you probably won't see it. So I'm going to put that aside. If I do put something in the middle, I'll do it later. But I don't think I am. I think I like it that way. All right. So I think you turned out pretty good. And now I've got this one that I'm going to use the pink on because I haven't done the pink. I've used the turquoise twice. And I haven't done that hot pink yet. So I don't know. I haven't done the other gold, but that's okay. That's all right. I don't have to use all the colors, do I? Yeah, I think that'll look good. So this is the shimmery pink. And so, or did I do the shimmer? No, I haven't done the shimmery pink. So I will do that. And this is, again, the glamour paste. Okay. And on you, oh yeah, here it is. Here it is, here it is. So it's this one. I might try it with that. Yeah, I think I'm going to try it with that. That's a Tim Holtz one. And so we'll try that. And that isn't going to cover the whole thing, so we'll split the difference. Right. Right. Yeah, let's go like right here. I do want to cover most of it if I can. And I think we'll go right there. Make it go. It's a little crooked. Alright, so let's just do that. And this stuff spreads really easy, so this should be super easy to do. Yep, I love it when I get to play with my stuff I bought. I think I'm going to start putting anything I get that I don't use in a special pile, so that in my craft room, so I think about using it. Part of the reason I'm finding so many things is I bought stuff, and now that I'm cleaning my craft room, I'm going, oh wait, I've never used that, you know. So, and part of the reason I get stuff too, guys, is to recommend it to you. If you obviously don't have to have all these things to do this. I did do a make your own texture paste. Oh, I moved it. Oh, I moved it. Oh, okay. I think that's pretty good. I thing. So I will try and remember to put that in the description box. So if you want to make your own, you definitely can. Let's see if this turns out okay, because I did move it. All right. Oh yeah, turned out fine. That is so pretty. That was the perfect color for that. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Look at that, guys. See? Oh my gosh, wait till it's dry. You're gonna love it. Gonna love it. Okay, now we have one more that I have not, that green one that I didn't add another color to. And I think I know what I'm going to do with that one. Oops, I think I know. So that one, let's see, I think, where did it go? It's right behind me. Yep, see, there's that one right there. And it doesn't look like much, does it? Okay, so what I'm going to do, what happened to my other stencil that I had? I am going to cover that with this because it is very, got a lot going on. And I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, I think that'll look good. Do I go here? Maybe I'll go right here like that. How far up do I want to go? All right, so here we go. We're just going to start on top and go all the way down. And like I said, it's going to cover a lot of it up, so that's why it doesn't really matter if your tag doesn't turn out exactly the way you want. It's just a background. You can always add more color to it. You could stencil and take color off, which that's a whole nother video, which I will do at some point. But there's so many ways. Very rarely do I ever have to put something in the trash. Very, very rarely. Usually, sometimes the things that you think aren't going to turn out usually turn out the best. Because you mess with them enough, you're putting more and more layers on them, and usually the more layers you put on something, the better it looks. Okay, so here we go. I think we're almost done. All right. Make sure I get it all in here. Have a few spots that I missed. I can see right now. It won't really matter because nobody will be the wiser. All right, so we're going to lift it straight off. Do it from here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that turned out great. Okay, see? So we had this background that wasn't all that great, okay? But we did that to it, and it's going to make an amazing boho tag, guys, right? All right, so that's it. I am going to dry all these and come back, and then you'll see the finished product at the end of the video. I just wanted to say the winner of this Friday's giveaway is Christina Creates or Christina Creations. I will put it in the video at the end exactly. I don't remember now. I should have wrote it down. So she has won, and I will put my email also in the description box. So if you just want to email me your address, and as I said, the other people, you will be getting your stuff. I am just trying to add a lot of stuff to it, so which will be a surprise. So anyway, I will see you again. I'm not sure when I'm going to do another video. I may do one Saturday. I'm not sure. We shall see. I got a lot of things going on, and I'm still trying to put my craft room together. But anyway, you'll see what these look like at the end. And Christina, you won, and I will put your name in there. Exactly. I completely forgot. I thought I wrote it down, but I didn't. Anyway, so I may do something tomorrow, and that would be Shabby Saturdays. and Sunday would be our Stash Buster Sundays, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do both or one or whatever. So we will see you, and again, if you want to be entered in the giveaways, you need to be a public subscriber and comment on the videos. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.